Hey guys, how's it going? So, after several months of saving and debating, I finally broke down and got a LEWITT LCT 1040 condenser tube microphone. Yes, this mic is very expensive, but also hopefully very worth it. um, So if you guys aren't familiar with this, LEWITT is kind of a new audio company. They started, I think, 2010. This is their flagship microphone. It took them 7 years to design and create it, and it just came out about 6 months ago, I think, give or take. And it's $3,500. With tax, it's a little over $3,700, which is more than my maxed out 14-inch MacBook Pro with an M1 Max chip. So yes, it was quite expensive, but I've been using the Shure SM7B for about 3 or 4 years, and I kind of wanted some kind of upgrade to a nice condenser mic. So I've kind of been saving up for a while, and I decided to just try it out. I saw so many great reviews, and it sounded amazing. It has so many options on changing the sound and the tone of the mic. So yeah, I just got it last night, so this is the first time I set it up. I'll give you a nice little look at it here. So you can see the back insignia lights up when it's on, and also let's see if we can get it. You can see the tube right there lights up. It's pretty cool. I remember someone said it looks like Batman's mic, which I kind of agree with. So it seems very high quality and professional, everything that came with it. So the mic comes in like this enormous case that could probably survive like a bomb attack. And it's like 35 pounds with everything in it. So all the components are super high quality. And it seems like they've really been designed with care, which I would hope so for $3,500. The mic, the shock mount is really sturdy. I had a Bluebird microphone, and the shock mount just broke after like a couple months or something. This seems very sturdy. The pop filter is really cool because it's magnetic, so it just comes right off. And it has it's a dual mesh windscreen, so it has 2 layers, and then it pops in right just like that. And yeah, it comes with this huge controller that is quite heavy, that I have on the floor right now, because my setup is a little all over the place right now. But basically it looks like this. You can kind of see that controller there. So in that controller, you can change the polar pattern of the microphone. You can change the setting from FET to tube, or mix in both signals. You can change the setting of the tube to be clear, dark, saturated, or warm. So clear, I know clear is like the optimum, the tube working at its optimum capacity, which I think will be really good for like bright pop vocals. Anyway, so today I kind of wanted to do a little shootout between this and the Shure SM7B, because I've been using the Shure for so long, but I started to hear comparisons between the LEWITT and other microphones, and the LEWITT just sounded so much clearer and ready to be mixed right after the recording. So I have my Shure SM7B hooked up to a cloud lifter, into my Apogee Symphony. So both microphones are hooked up to my Apogee Symphony. They both have very little compression going on the Symphony, with DSP plugins. No EQ at all, no reverb or anything. So I thought we could do a little test of the two mics. I want to do a how to sing like Harry Styles little video maybe tomorrow. So I thought, well, let's kind of compare the two mics with the little Harry Style vocals. Why not? So I thought a good song to do would be Music for a Sushi Restaurant, because he uses a very light mixed voice that is great to use for a condenser microphone. But I was kind of playing with it in both, and the Shure still sounds good. I just think the LEWITT has that upper mid clarity, and the Shure SM7 kind of has, it has a little bit more boxy, but also lower end, lower mid range sound to it. Anyway, so I'm not gonna get into like all of the settings of the LEWITT right now because I just set it up. But if you like this and want to know more about the LEWITT, then I would be happy to do another video where I go through all the settings of the different tube settings. But I also was kind of worried about getting this mic and doing vocal screams, because the Shure SM7B is supposed to be known for like really taking a lot of gain and a lot of screams. And condenser microphones typically have like distorted high frequencies when you start using a lot of power as a singer. But so far, what I've noticed is, compared to like when I had a blue Bluebird, I couldn't record anything because there was so much sound in the apartment. That's exactly why I got a Shure SM7B, because my blue Bluebird was picking up so much room noise. And this, to be honest, might have even less sound noise, room noise than the Shure, which is seems almost impossible because it's a condenser microphone, right? So, pretty amazing. So hopefully it's going to be worth it. Is it $3,500 more worth it than, well, $3,000 more worth it more than the Shure SM7B? I don't know about $3,000 more, but I don't plan to return it. So, okay, so let's just do, so here's the LEWITT. So if I were to sing the Harry Styles line, here we go. Music from a sushi restaurant. Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night, game time, coffee's on the stove. Your sweet ice cream, but you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twisted around your tongue. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go wrong. I want you. So, with the LEWITT, sorry, I don't know the lyrics by heart right now, but with the LEWITT, I can already hear, to me, a nice upper mid clarity when I go into kind of my higher range. So let's see what it sounds like with the SM7, just so you can kind of hear a difference. So there's no reverb or anything at all. This is totally dry with just minor compression. Okay, here we go. So Shure SM7B, same thing. Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night, game time, coffee on the stove. Your sweet ice cream, but you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twisted round your tongue. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. I want you. Okay, so to me, the Shure still sounds good. It sounds like there's a little bit extra body to the Shure, and the LEWITT has a nice crisper high end, which is what most condensers have. and it sounds very clear to me. So I'm kind of curious if you guys can hear the difference, if it's that big of a difference to you guys. But let's try it with a little musical context. So I'm going to have the music for a sushi restaurant track behind me. I'm going to turn on slight reverb, and going to put that on the same exact amount on the LEWITT as the Shure SM7B. And let's see, set this up so I sing a little bit more right into the diaphragm when I start. Okay, here we go. So here's the LEWITT with a little reverb, musical context. Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night game time, coffee on the stove. Your sweet ice cream and you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twisted around your toe. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. I want you. Okay, so there we have the LEWITT. Let's do the same exact thing. Same exact thing, but with the Shure. Here we go. Green eyes, fried rice, I could cook an egg on you. Late night game time, coffee on the stove. Your sweet ice cream, but you could use a flake or two. Blue bubble gum twisted round your tongue. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. I want you. Okay. To be honest, from my ears, they both sound good. But I do think for this kind of vocal setting, the LEWITT sounds better, clearer, and has a little bit more presence in the upper, more shimmer up top, right? In that kind of upper mid-range. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to kind of explore this microphone more. So let's just try doing a little bit more aggressive. So we're still on the clear tube setting, which you can change it to saturated, which would be saturated or dark, which would probably handle more power, right? But for clear, let's just try it. So let's just do a little full voice. So I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. Yeah. So to me, I don't think I was clipping at all. And I didn't really hear that kind of high that I would have heard with the Bluebird. With a vocal scream. That wasn't like a super intense scream, but I still had some grit to it, right? So let's try the Shure doing the same thing. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to go broke. Yeah. All right, so this was just kind of a quick test to hear the difference between the two. I still think the Shure is a good mic. Hold on, let me take up this. I'm not positive if I'll keep the Shure or not. I still need to do some more experimentation between the two, but to me so far this sounds very clear, very warm and nice, which you don't quite get as much with the Shure, which is much more flat and a little bit more boxy. So I'm kind of curious to experiment with this mic. Okay, guys. If you want me to go more in depth about this mic and do the different settings and stuff, I'd be happy to. And I'll probably do another video tomorrow or soon about how to sing like Harry Styles. So hopefully some of you will like that. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.